At 35 years old,
I was feeling fine, I was okay, everything was good.
Joshua McConaughey was the picture of health. Life was good, with his gorgeous wife and 3 children by his side. He was one of the last people you would expect to get sick.
I laid down and it got bad. I got to where I didn't want to eat, I didn't want to drink, I didn't want anything, man. I felt bad. It had me where I couldn't breathe.
Coronavirus. McConaughey took to Facebook Live to talk about his horrific battle last month.
And that 5th day, they called me and told me that I had tested positive for the corona. And I'm like, not me. I mean, this got to be a dream, you know? I gave up. I'll be honest with y'all. I gave up, man. I felt like death had knocked on my door. That's just how bad it was.
McConaughey spent nearly a week in bed with his temperature at 103 degrees. His wife, Ashley, taking care of him.
She said, Josh, I see death in your eyes because I just gave up. I didn't care. I was ready to go. And my wife, she just kept looking at me and she would cry. And she'd be like, Josh, we gonna make it. You can make it. You can make it. You can beat this.
And perhaps the worst thing, his children couldn't come near him.
My 1-year-old, he was crying. He was mad at his mom because she wouldn't let him in the room. He just got mad, and she picked him up, and he would look at me. He'd wave. He'd blow kisses, and he just wanted to be with his daddy. And then my 9-year-old, he looked at me, and then he looked at Mom. He said, Mama, Dad is sick. Dad is really sick.
Even though he was so sick, McConaughey tells us today he's doing well. He just wants others to hear his warnings.
I got on here just to let you guys know that this coronavirus is serious. It's serious. You looking at somebody that has made it. I got on here too because I didn't want nobody, when you see me, don't look at me as a victim that has the disease, because I don't. I beat this. I beat this. I want you guys to know that I beat this. I'm doing good. I'm doing great.
Tourists may not be feet from the swamp.
This is Wes coming from Alligator Alley.
But the gators are still biting at Alligator Alley in Summerdale.
You'll notice BA and I are staying approximately 6 feet apart.
Alligators don't know social distance, do they?
No, they're not so much on social distancing right now. They're starting to chase girls a little bit too. So yeah, they're violating that whole 6 foot parameter right now.
Alligator Alley had to close at the end of March because of coronavirus, right as owner Wes Moore's busy tourist season was beginning.
They're all gathering up, all ready to eat. So let's just jump on in.
Still reaching people online through his daily feedings on Facebook Live.
What's up, Chili Dog? Come on, get up here. Down the hatch. Good boy.
You've been bitten before?
Never have, but ask me again tomorrow.
Even though his gates are closed, Moore refuses to stop educating people about alligators.
Through this whole quarantine period, it's really made me appreciate, why I got into this. I didn't get into it for the money. I got into it, because these are the coolest animals on the planet.
The live feedings on Facebook.
You'll see that flap right there. You want me to touch it? No, I'm just kidding. Good boy.
Made people feel like they're there.
Got some of the old girls showing up today. We got Crazy Legs. Got Miss Henrietta.
But Moore can't wait for guests to come back soon.
I'm hopeful that once this is over, on national travel, people are going to say, let's don't get on a plane, honey. Let's just load the kids up. Let's head down to Orange Beach or Gulf Shores. Let's go by and see that crazy alligator guy that wears a big funny hat that chunks big parts to alligators and spend the day.
I promise you, I'm coming this summer with my.
You come and I'll take you inside the fence and let you feed a big one.
For now, we'll just have to watch Moore feed a big one.
Open up wide.
From the comfort of our computer.
Yeah, he's a legs man.
For What's Working, with photojournalist Arnell Hamilton, I'm Devin Walsh.
All right, now J-Dub's coming out. Come on, J-Dub.
Shot after shot, hitting the target.
Bullseye.
Bullseye.
These aren't experienced marksmen. These ladies are picking up a gun for the first time.
I didn't even want to hold it to bring it here. the gun. That's how scared I am of them.
I feel a little nervous. I don't know if my hands are shaking.
This is my first time, too.
You're gonna do fine.
These ladies aren't alone. More and more women are buying guns.
I'm pretty nervous. Yeah, I'm very nervous. My heart's racing right now.
I always start every class with the rules. You're gonna cradle the gun.
Instructor Melissa Rankins
So Devin, pull your index finger up underneath the trigger. Yes, ma'am.
started her business called She's a Pistol.
You're gonna put your mountain in your valley.
There you go. And let go of it. Got it. Got it. That's it.
This is a ginormous gun, and girl, you are in control of it.
To help women learn to shoot.
I'll see the women lining up to buy guns, and it really does unnerve me a little bit because I want them to receive the proper training.
I decided to take a class
This is a great grip. Got these 2 dots in the back, your rear sight, and then you have this 1 dot in the front, your front sight.
to see just how involved firearms training can be.
And you're gonna make sure that your sights are equal in height.
Turns out, it takes training to know what you're doing and to carry with confidence, knowing you're safe.
There's nothing normal about an explosion going off in our hands. And I tell my clients that you're gonna get jittery.
From how to properly hold the pistol,
Good 2-handed grip, shoulder width apart,
to the right stance,
bend at your waist.
to how to line up the gun for the shot. Many of us,
Hold on to it.
like Leslie Baggett, were shaking.
I wanted the knowledge and to be comfortable around the gun because I'm extremely uncomfortable.
You and I are gonna step up to the 3-yard line right here.
But she and others were ready to learn how to fire off some rounds the correct way. As a trained law enforcement officer,
Finger off the trigger, come back to ready gun.
Rankin says she started training classes when women asked her for help. Many weren't comfortable with men getting so physically close while learning technique.
Being up here and putting hands on her, like, you know, bend at your waist, engage your target, and helping her with her grip, it's not uncomfortable for a woman to be helping a woman to do that.
We learned that to fire the gun the right way, you need to have the proper technique.
Once I pulled the trigger and realized, oh, okay, I actually have control over this gun, that gave me a little bit more peace.
I feel so good about helping somebody to do better and feel stronger and conquer something, a fear of theirs.
My shot was better than I thought.
Okay, you hit the bullseye that time. Good job.
I hit the bullseye?
After the class,
When I said you hit the bullseye, that's what you hit right
Wow.
none of us would be considered a sharpshooter.
This was empowering. It was cool.
But Rankin feels satisfied that we've taken a good first step to safely carry a handgun for protection.
there. There you go. Perfect.
With photojournalist Arnell Hamilton, I'm Devin Walsh.